Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, Walker Buehler will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games that is set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. To first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now into the box, Chris Bryant. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 6. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Nope. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Now, 1 and 2.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Just underway here in Southern California. Fouled off. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 25 for him on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
First baseman, number 44. Anthony.
He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Runner at second here with one man out. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Popped him up. Lux ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first at Dodger Stadium, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Kyle Hendricks, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Two and 1 now to Mookie. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Next to dig in, Justin Turner. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now to the plate, Corey Seager. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch of the AB now. Two out, nobody on. Right side. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 away.
Batting seventh. The left
Now to
fielder,
bat, Ray Guillen.
Guillen.
First offering. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Swing and a line drive. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in next, Javier Baez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the AB on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. His career numbers against this pitcher, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So just like that, there's a runner at third with 2 away as we give you a look there at the league leaders in triples. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Kyle Hendricks, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In comes Bellinger. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, Dero, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 2 out with the man at first. To 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. So here's Cody Bellinger. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's gone 2 for 5.
Cody.
Ball 1. Hendricks.
Bellinger.
A right-hander standing 6'3". He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Again, another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here now is Will Smith. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 2-0.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. They come into this game ranked first in the league in team ERA. And talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. And with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play as you see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. Anthony Rizzo is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
In there, 2-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's taken high for a ball that's full now, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
David Bodie is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Rizzo ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. 1 left for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. The batter will be Gavin Lux. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate is Zach Rex. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Walker Buehler.
In now, Walker Buehler. as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayes is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report. Stepping in once again is Ke'Bryan Hayes. He flew out in his last AB.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Hayes is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this. But man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's your first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 29.
So next to bat will be Ray Guillen. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next up, Javier Baez. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Fastball well outside. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again. 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Bellinger able to track it down for the 3rd out. 3 up. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
This is foul right side. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Hit to 3rd. Bryant is up with it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting. The third base.
At the plate now is Justin Turner. He bounced out last time up. And the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers had their first hit of the game. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he'll get in there safely. So there goes the no-hit bid as they finally get their first knock of the game.
Better late than never, huh? It was a memorable first hit, too. I thought maybe he was going to be content to stop at second, but no way. He barrels into third with a triple. Maybe that wakes up the dugout, too.
So a man at third here with two gone. And that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Hit hard on the ground to first. On a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busts it around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Grounded softly to the right. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, will be the next to bat.
The pitcher, Kyle.
Now here's the pitch. That's popped up. Muncy into foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Pause, now the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Lifted the other way to left center. Bellinger's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And this throw gets away from him. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 26.
So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3. Not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. The 1-0. Fly ball into straightaway left. Rex is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. And now in the box, Zach Rex. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it. Matt Beatty will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's the first pitch to him. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 2 home runs and 5 driven in. The 0-1 on its way.
No, that's down.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Count is 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Drilled to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on that leaves that right side wide.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 3 runs already home here. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And finally, there's the first out of the inning.
Up next is the shortstop, Corey
Here's Corey Seager. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First offering.
Hey.
On its way is pitch number 75. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Cody.
First pitch on its way.
Bellinger.
In the air to straightaway right. Hayes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
So a runner
Catcher.
at first with 2 away, and that brings up Will Smith. From the stretch, popped up. Rizzo is under it, and that will end the inning. Scott Alexander takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 75.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson
Alexander.
Contreras. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The batter, number 13.
And stepping in, David Bodie. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Muncy into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Key Brian Hayes digging in now.
Key Brian Hayes.
First pitch on its way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. Next to hit, Ray Guillen. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Popped up. Lux is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney. Now it'll be Max Muncy, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker, strike 1. And it's fouled away. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is a...
Your attention, please.
Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Workman rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now. A runner at second, nobody out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fly ball out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting left field.
Next for the Dodgers, Zach Rex. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 7-2 ball game. Zach McKinstry will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch, infield playing back, the ball is able to sneak through, a base hit and a run headed in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Mookie Betts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Joe Kelly is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number
17. Joe Kelly.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Javier Baez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Kelly, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Jock Peterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Jock Peterson.
And now the first pitch. 268 the average for him coming in. 25 homers and 47 RBIs. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Happ. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the air out to left. Rex is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Andrew Chafin gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Now to the plate, here is Justin Turner, grounded out in his last at-bat. Right to Bryant. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The batter, number 5.
So the next at bat will be Corey Seager. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no play.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Popped him up. Bryant calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Flew out last time up. On the outside black, good pitch called for a strike. And that one yanked just foul. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard to the right side. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Tommy Kahnle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. He's set, and the pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And now, Anthony Rizzo flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
2 out, nobody on. Hit softly down the line at first. Another one sent foul. Ready with the 1-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Betts will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Striding in is Will Smith. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The next 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Now
Yeah,
back.
that was
First
really
baseman.
well executed, Matt.
Man.
Classic strikeout pitch. You think
Monkey.
it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second
The
out.
batter, number 9.
Next
Second
up is
baseman.
Gavin Lux.
Gavin.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right
left
there.
field.
Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They're on top 7-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Bellinger comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The left fielder, number 29. Ray Guillen.
And now here is Ray Guillen. And now the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate here is Javier Baez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Dodgers wins it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys.
Inside.